Hi everybody, Sarah here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm super excited because I am going to do my first ever 30 inks in 30 days, and this is day one, obviously. This video will probably be a touch longer than the rest, just because I'll just kind of explain my thinking and my plan, and then the rest of them I'll just jump straight into it. So I've watched from afar of people as people have done 30 inks, 30 days and loved it. I wanted to do it, but because I am a little bit type A, I needed some sort of guide to follow along with. So 30 days, I've gone the alphabet and just doing the first 4 vowels twice. That's worked for me. And as much as I've set myself a rule, I've also broken it in sometimes with some letters where I haven't had the ink, or I haven't been able to find one. I've taken some creative license. We'll leave it at that. But I'm really excited. I think it's going to be fun. The setup that I'm going to do, and I guess the gear, is I've got my normal ink swatch book, the Stalogy paper, my normal Pilot Irowood Sushi dip pen. I'm also going to use a Lamy, obviously there's nothing in it, with a medium nib for a writing sample, as I just thought it would show off more of the ink. And I think a Lamy pen in medium is a pretty good baseline of, if people wanted to see how inks wrote. I just thought that would work. So I've got those two. My page I've split up into, I guess, 6. And then I also will then just keep a monthly, like an overview. So for this one, I'm going to use a smaller measuring cup and just write the ink just in a fine liner. And then this one is going to be a mixture of these 3 things. That's about it. So everything else I think is normal. Paper's normal, as I said, syringe, all of that. I'm back on, it's stuck to the coaster, decaf tea for this evening. But Maria, if you watch my videos, I'm not sure if you do, I am totally up for a transcontinental tipsy ink swatchery via Zoom and editing somehow. Totally up for it. So let me know. All right, let's jump in. Okay, let's do it. So the first ink of my first ever 30 inks, 30 days is a Dominant Industry ink, and this is Autumn Forest. Now, I'm agitating the bottle, which means it is a shimmer ink. Actually, before I look at that beautiful bronze shimmer, this is a green ink with a bronze shimmer. I've only swatched this. I haven't had a chance to ink it up in a pen yet, but I cannot wait. I really love the color of this ink. So, without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? Even if this wasn't a shimmer ink, just the base color ink, the green, I think is such a gorgeous color. Oh, beautiful. So I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the brand name in the fire nib, the Pilot, and then everything else right in that medium nib, just to get, I guess, comparison of both of them. So this is a Dominant Industry ink. I might just shake this bottle up again. Now, I was thinking about what my writing samples could be, and I really like reading and I like writing, obviously. When I first started my channel and my Instagram more, I did quite a few words of the day, and I've kind of dropped off from that. But I thought I would try and choose words that are positive, because I can be a bit of a, a pessimist, I guess. Is that what it's called? When you're pessimistic, yeah. I'm not always the most positive person in the world, so I thought I would challenge myself and learn some cool new positive words. But I'll get to that in a second. Dominant industry. Autumn forest. So I'll just bring that up. I'll do a close-up once it's dried as well. Look at that beautiful shimmer in there. So gorgeous. So the word that we are learning about today, my friends, is, just thinking about spacing. Ameliorate. Who knows what this word means? I had never heard of this word before. You can add a timestamp in the comments. So if you know what it is, timestamp it and let me know. But otherwise, I will tell you. So ameliorate is to make better, but it's actually to make something bad or unsatisfactory better. So I'm going to say make something bad better. Yeah, I'll add a full stop. So that is our first 30 inks, 30 days ink sample. I'm in. I've jumped into yet another fountain pen ink rabbit hole. I need to do one more. I need to do that monthly page as well. But let's just look at this as it dries. I think writing with that medium nib was definitely the right decision, because you can see in that wider nib the incredible shading you're getting. I'm going to come up really close. Really, really awesome shading that you're getting. Really beautiful. And that shimmer. Now, there is shimmer. Oh, there you go. I'm just trying to get the light right. Look at that autumn. Beautiful. What I love about this ink, in just the little bits of like swatching and writing sample I've done, is the shimmer's not overpowering. I think I've been trying shimmers lately, and I almost feel like I've gone off them a little bit, but going off it because I feel like the shimmer's just taken over everything and I haven't actually been able to appreciate the ink underneath. And I'm hoping that this is going to change my views on that a little bit, because to me there's a really nice balance there. I just think it is really beautiful. I think that bronze, pinky, purpley shimmer really complements the green as well, but I can still see the green, and that's important to me, because if I want, I don't know, like I want to see all the characteristics of the ink, not just the shimmer. So I think that is beautiful. All right, and now we are going to do our first swatch. I feel like it just got darker. I'm going to do our first swatch in this monthly spread. No, but I haven't got the amount of ink I need for this tiny cup just right, but I'm going to try with this. And when I was doing tests, I actually didn't need to turn it. I'm just going to do that and see. No, I'm all right with that. It's not completely centered, but we can live with that. So ink number 1 on day 1, oh, it's out of focus, sorry, is Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. Awesome. That's it from me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed day 1, and I will see you back tomorrow for day 2, which is going to be another A. Bye.